Economists predict that the global economy will shrink this year and the impact will continue until 2024. But will this affect our economy? Or will our country's economic crisis break out this year? Deputy Finance Minister Dato Sri Aman Maslan gave an affirmative answer during the Q&A section in the Dewan Raya today. Malaysia will not face an economic crisis in 2022. He explained, the technical definition of an economic crisis or recession is facing economic contraction, that is, negative growth for 2 consecutive quarters. According to our country's economic performance in 2022, the governments expect the economy to grow by about 4.5% this year. The International Monetary Funds (IMF) and the World Bank also predict that our country's economy will grow by 4.4% and 4% this year. That is, in line with the slowdown in global economic and trade growth. Based on these figures, despite the challenges of global instability, Ahmad Maslan stressed that the country will not face the problem of economic contraction this year. In addition, Ahmad Maslan does not rule out that the overnight interest rate (OPR) will be adjusted again. Let's take a look at a group of parliamentary news. After our country raised interest rate 4 times in a row last year, will Bank Negara adjust the overnight interest rate (OPR) against this year? When asked, he said that he did not rule out this approach, and that raising the overnight interest rate last year also successfully curbed inflation.
Yang penting dengan kenaikan OPR daripada 1.75 pada 2.75 itu telah berjaya mengekang kadar inflasi. Dijangka kadar inflasi pada tahun ini ialah 3.3%, lebih rendah daripada sebelumnya.
Deputy Works Minister Dato Sri Abdul Rahman Mohamad point out that the Ministry of Work has repaired a total of 64,255 road holes in 2022 and successfully completed a 24 hours repair in Peninsular Malaysia. Completed the work of repairing road holes and the completion rate reached 100%. As for the road hole situation in East Malaysia, the Deputy Minister said that only 431 road holes have not been repaired within 24 hours, and the Engineering Bureau will ensure that the road holes repair process is carried out under the specific specification.
Bagi memantau kualiti tampalan potholes, JKR juga telah melaksanakan audit tampalan potholes bagi memastikan tampalan yang dibuat mengikut spesifikasi yang telah ditetapkan.
GPT grew by 7% in fourth quarter of last year. Real economic growth for the year also reached a level of 8.7%, setting a new 22-year high. Economic growth in the fourth quarter of last year were driven by private consumption, continued strengthening of investment, and higher market demand for electronic and electrical products. Government of Bank Negara Malaysia also mentioned that despite the global economic slowdown, the country's economic growth this year is expected to support by domestic demand, coupled with the lifting of China's border control will also contribute to growth. So, she is confident that Malaysia will not fall into recession. Noor Samsia said at the briefing of the announcement of economic growth, although our economy faced great challenges in the external environment in year 2023, but the Bank Negara Malaysia is still confident that our country will be able to expand a small delayed peace sustained by domestic demand to draw growth. Well, with the lifting of China's border control can also be the driving force behind our economic growth.
We do expect that growth in 2023 will continue to be forthcoming. The economy will continue to grow, but at a much more moderate pace because of the slower external demand. We are going to benefit from the positive impact from China's reopening, and that will also contribute to lifting growth this year.
Well, the Bank Negara Malaysia remains positive about the economic outlook for 2023. It is also confident that the country will be able to expand a more moderate pace. Will domestic demand continue to drive growth? The following no-sums are also mentioned at the same time by the lingering impact of cost and demand pressure. Inflation will continue to remain high in the short term. This movement factor will affect the Bank Negara Malaysia's outlook for the future.
According to a 2015 Oxford University study, NPR's calculator would foretell whether jobs are susceptible to computerization. Many accountants will be out of work in the near future due to artificial intelligence as machines take over number crunching and data analysis. This is because the work of accountant can be done faster and more accurately through artificial intelligence at any time in the enterprise, and it can even be automated. According to statistics, accountants have 95% chance of losing their job. This will lead to greater finding jobs. Accountants will be disenfranchised by new technologies in the short term, exposing them to technological unemployment. But as a result, the Roy report highlighted, technological advances have historically eliminated some jobs and created others. Michael Whitmire, a CEO and co-founder of Focus, said that staff in the accounting department are focusing on more strategy initiatives such as process improvement, cost containment, and capital optimization. AI is already starting to automate tedious tasks such as data entry. The future of employment report by the World Economic Forum reveals that accountants' work and employment will change significantly as technology advances. Accountants are the one of example of a job that may not exist in the future. According to estimate, 65% of children who start out in primary school end up working in jobs that do not currently exist.
The rise of artificial intelligence (AI) is posing a threat to the future of the accounting profession, according to expert interview by the Sun News. Well, AI has already transformed some aspects of accounting, such as bookkeeping and data analysis. The question remains whether it will ultimately replace human accountants. Some argue that AI will lead to displacement of human workers, particularly those who perform repetitive and low-skill tasks, while another suggests that it will only shift the nature of their work. One expert, Dr. Virendrajit Singh, chairman of the Acceleration Group, notes that while AI can perform certain accounting tasks faster and more accurately than humans, it lacks the ability to exercise professional judgment, empathy, and creativity. He argued that AI can only complement human expertise, not replace it entirely. Another expert, Chikina, executive director of tax service of KPMG, suggests that the impact of AI on accounting will depend on the level of automation and the complexity of the task developed. He noted that while AI can automate routine tasks such as data entry, classification, and reconciliation, it cannot replace human accountants in interpreting financial data, providing advice to clients, and developing new business models. However, the article highlights the potential benefit of the AI in accounting, such as reducing error and fraud, increased efficiency, and in enabling real-time insight. It notes that some accounting firms are already using AI-powered service software to streamline their operation and offer new service to the client. Overall, the article suggests that the future accounting in age AI remains uncertainty, but it is clear that accountants will need to adapt the changing technology landscape and acquire new skills to remain competitive. While AI can automate certain tasks and improve the accuracy and efficiency of accounting, it cannot replace human judgment, critical thinking, and communication skills. They are essential to the profession.
This has been breaking news from CBS2.